your vision must be closed a little bit. Oh, Lord, I got her in pole position. I don't need a pit stop. Never miss out on a mission. I'ma make it if you know. And you know I'm never missing. I'ma beat the shot clock. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Yeah, too right. Too right.
Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to the NBA 2K Twitch channel. We did miss you all last week because I was on a plane during our usual show time, so we had to take a week off, but we are excited to get back into it now again this week. All right, so when we first started doing special guests, I remember I said something like we were going to rotate every so often, but Boom has been doing an awesome job, so she is back here with us once again, making my job easier, not having to find new guests every week. So Boom, how you doing? We're going to bring her in just a second. There we go.
I'm good, Evan. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm excited to be back and to see some good challenges in the logo Gauntlet today. Let's see if we can get a champion potentially. Maybe. I don't know.
We'll see. Last week, or not last week, but 2 weeks ago, last show, we did have some technical difficulties, so we couldn't play as many games as we hoped to, but we should be all set today, at least a solid 3 games in, and we do have somebody who already has 1 win, so we'll see what happens. But as always, we're going to get started with a giveaway. We are going to use the hashtag John Wall. See, we're mixing it up a little bit. I'm going to start making the hashtags different things in the Pro Pass instead of just Season 6. That kind of gets boring. So we're going to use the hashtag Wall for your chance to win a Pro Pass code. 6.
Let me see.
Hold on. Why am I hearing?
Evan, come on.
Is that me? Are you guys hearing me twice, or is that my fault? Oh, I fixed it. All right, that's my fault. I was hearing myself twice. I was like, that's so trippy. All right, hashtag John Wall for your chance to win. This is not, I am a John Wall fan, but this is not because of that. This is because John Wall is in that Season 6 Pro Pass as the automatic reward. So if you win this Season 6 Pro Pass code, you do get John Wall right away. All right, before we keep going though, remember on all of our giveaway raffles for today, there is 1 winner each. And if you are watching over on YouTube, you have to come over here to Twitch if you want to enter the giveaways because the chat on YouTube is disabled. You can't enter the hashtag there. And again, if we cannot say your name, if Boom Boom and I cannot repeat your name here on this stream, which is an E for everyone, very family-friendly stream, we do have to skip you and pick another winner because, you know, we just can't say your name. So make sure usernames are clean. If it's something bad, we can't say it, you're not going to win a giveaway. One more thing while the giveaway is rolling, we do have Twitch drops enabled today. The way it works is if you watch 3 hours of drop enabled 2K25 streams, you will earn the rewards you see right here through a locker code that gives you a MyTeam Super Pack, double XP coins in both MyTeam and MyCAREER, and skill boosts. This is a guaranteed reward that you get for tuning in that anybody can get just by watching 3 hours, which for if you're watching the official channel, that's about 3 of our shows in a season. So if you're here half of the time, you do earn this locker code. And towards the beginning and end of the season, we do have community streamers live with drops as well to help you finish up your time. Coming up, we do have weekly 2K updates, including our very, very nice MyTeam card giveaway that some of you know already, but we'll get into very soon. Then we're going to continue with the 2v2 logo gauntlets, and there's going to be an All-Star Edition code giveaway after every gauntlet game. And on top of that, there are giveaways in the Channel Point store. So if one of those get unlocked, we will do another raffle for more Season 6 Pro Pass codes. So with all that said, we're going to pick this hashtag John Wall winner. Last chance to enter hashtag John Wall for the Season 6 Pro Pass, and we're going to pick this raffle winner in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, this is not what I thought it said, but hey, I was going to say somebody's ready for the Lakers to win, but it is not that. Boom, here is the winner. Do us the honors.
Shout out to my guy, LA Kings fan 20 _ you are the winner of a Season 6 Pro Pass. I think that's the hockey team, ain't it? But like, shout out to you, man. Can't make sure to check your whispers. We will be messaging you, and just message once. We got you by the end of the show. Okay.
Congratulations. As many of you know, I am not a Los Angeles fan. I'm just a Lakers fan because of a certain person on the Lakers. So, LA Kings fan, I can't say I relate to you, but congratulations anyway. We're going to hit you up in your whispers. Make sure you reply in time. All right, let's get into the weekly updates. By the way, somebody said Lakers in 5 in the chat. I agree. I'm very excited for the playoffs to start. But we're going to get into our 2K weekly updates, starting off the MyCAREER Theater playlist. For 3v3s, we have Double or Nothing, brought to you by Hotels.com. If you win a game, you will get double rep, but if you lose, you get 0 rep for that game. So it's tough if you lose, but really nice if you win. Shout out to Hotels.com for sponsoring this theater event and the Event Center event a couple weeks ago as well. For 2v2s, we have 2K15 games. These are games of 1s and 2s to 15, just like how the scoring was back in 2K15. For 1v1s, we have Tough Buckets, and I really like this one because the shot clocks are shorter, they're 12 seconds, and you can only take 3 dribbles per possession. You can't just be in the paint backing people down again and again and again, making each possession super long. And on top of that, if you get fouled 5 times, you get to shoot a free throw. So those of you who are kind of there just getting bailed out on defense by fouling, you might want to be more careful about that because every time you foul somebody 5 times, they're going to get a free throw out of it. Last but not least, as always, we do have No Squads 3v3. It's a great way to play if you're solo, if your teammates aren't on just yet. You can go in there and have some very entertaining matchups. And in case you want to find others to play with, you can join our Discord at discord.gg/NBA2K. All right, this weekend's MyCAREER event is on Sunday, celebrating Easter. It's very simple. You're going to want to put on your Easter apparel, and then you will earn double rep in the park, double rep in Ante-Up, and double rep in theater. Or if you're on the MyTeam side, you will get double rep in Triple Threat Park. So that's the Easter event. That'll be on Sunday all day for, I believe, 24 hours. I might be... No, that is right. Yeah, 24 hours. I just double checked. That is 24 hours. All right, let's check out what's in MyTeam. This is an exciting one for many of you. I'm sure many of you have seen these cards already as well. It's one of probably the most powerful drops this year. But the new packs are the Prime packs, and these are available now on MyTeam on console and MyTeam mobile for iOS or Android. Those of you who've been playing MyTeam for a while probably recognize this theme because it's a throwback. I still remember back in, I think 2K20 or 19, I forget which one, there was a Prime LeBron card. This card is super memorable for some reason. I had like the LeBron doing like a tomahawk dunk. I still remember that one. So this is like a nice throwback for me as well. But for the actual cards this year, we have an Invincible in these packs. And this Giannis card is extremely powerful. There's also other great cards here as well. There's Jason Tatum and Anthony Edwards, who are both going to be starting their playoff runs very soon. I believe this weekend. So I have to say, I guess, I hope Anthony Edwards doesn't have a very long playoff run. I think I need LeBron and Luka to kind of wrap things up quick, get some rest, get ready for round 2. But anyways, I'll stop rooting for the Lakers over here. What do you think about these cards? Any favorites?
I'm going to just say, I looked up what this Giannis has. If you get the giveaway, which I hope you don't because I wanted to get it myself, but if you do, I'm telling you right now, you might want to pick that Giannis. It is crazy the amount of greatness that card has. I can't wait.
Well, as Boom said, I think there is a clear choice if you win today's giveaway, which we are going to start in just a second. So use the hashtag Prime, Prime, just name of the pack. We're making it simple this time. Hashtag Prime for your chance to win. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick one of those cards you just saw, and you let us know which one you want. If you want Jason Tatum or Anthony Edwards, that is your choice, but I'm pretty sure you're going to want that Invincible. So hashtag Prime for your chance to win. Remember, your username has to be family friendly. If your name comes up and we cannot repeat it here, we're going to skip you and move on. Don't let that happen to you. That has happened before. It also has happened on a MyTeam card giveaway before. So don't let that be you. Make sure your username is clean. All right. Moving on, though, we do have some MyTeam updates. We weren't here last Friday, so we never got to talk about the newest festival. So we're going to do a little recap in case you missed it. But we do have the Signature Series Festival still live right now. And the way it works is very similar to the previous 2 festivals. After every win in our MyTeam primary modes, you do get a festival event card. You're going to want to rack those up, trade up, trade up, trade up, and use those event cards to exchange for some amazing prizes in the exchange, including this invincible Kevin Durant, which was the first invincible this year. There's also more event cards in the pack market. There's also ones in challenges. There are many, many opportunities to earn these as well. So make sure you're doing this. This festival is still live, so you still have a chance to earn these rewards. By the way, I guess I shouldn't spoil it, but I guess, you know what? I'll just say there are more new limited time rewards on Sunday for Triple Threat Park as well. So keep an eye out for those. As always, it's going to be for 1 game, 3 game, or 5 game win streaks. My lips are sealed. I guess you'll have to find out what they are later on the NBA 2K social channels or my team channel in the NBA 2K Discord. So there will be new Triple Threat Park rewards on Sunday as well. All right, we're going to pick this hashtag Prime winner. I see somebody says they saw the future and that card is theirs. We'll have to see if that works out. Hashtag Prime.
It's mine. It's mine. Come on, guys.
Everybody thinks they've seen the future. Whoever just put hashtag John Wall, that giveaway ended. Make sure you're doing hashtag Prime to do the one that just started right now. And this is going to be for one of those Prime cards. Hashtag Prime for your chance to win. Last chance. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
It's me, right? Come on, man.
No, it's not you. It's
Aw.
Sorry, Boom. Here's the winner. If you did not win this giveaway, there is still another chance towards the end of the show. So stick around. As you see on our sidebar, My Team giveaway number 2, that's coming up later. We haven't done that one just yet. But Boom, do the honors for us. Here's the winner of the first one.
Shout out to my guy, Perfect Paradox _. Congratulations, you just won a pick from the Prime My Team pack. Remember to check your whispers on Twitch. Reply once, and we'll get back to you to get you your card. Hopefully, I'm telling you right now, get that Giannis. I'm trying to help you out. Don't mess up, man.
Boom, you don't sound very happy to be announcing this person's name.
I mean, I would be more happy if it was me. You know, if I announced my name and then I could accept the reward on my behalf. Like I felt like that would be perfect for me. But yeah, you know, one day I'm gonna win these My Team cards.
We'll have to see. That might happen one day. All right, let's get into the Gauntlet. If you are watching for the first time, we play the Gauntlet as a King of the Hill tournament. So your goal is to hold your spot by winning 5 games in a row to become a champion, and you're going to earn that logo plus 500,000 VC plus your pick of a My Team card. So it's not like one of these giveaways where we restrict it to the latest packs. You can pick any My Team card that's been in the pack market this year. But we do have something special going on for 2v2s. We just started that in the last show, but there's a little twist with these matchups. And then we also have a lovely infographic for that as well now. So most games will be played as 2v2 matchups. But once a team wins 4 games in a row, they will move on to a game 5. And that game 5 will be a 1v1 game between the 2 team captains. We made this change because last year some of you were saying that people were getting carried and they're on their way to a logo. So this means that when you are playing for a logo, the actual game that earns you a logo, you are on your own and you can't get carried by your teammates. So hopefully this kind of helps, but it's pretty simple. 2v2s for games 1 to 4. Once you win 4 in a row, game 5 is a 1v1. Boom. Pass it over to you.
Look, I'm excited to see these matchups. Like he said, we have somebody returning who already has 1 win under their belt. Depending on that, we might see another Logo Gauntlet champion very soon, but it all depends on what Tufo 2408 is going to do in the matchup today. Just to give you a recap, because we've been off for a week, you know, he started his content creation time and he wants to come in and play for a logo, and he knows he's more than capable of getting it done. So he's trying to get started with the logo. That's a good way to jumpstart your content creation career for 2K. He's played in the My Team Logo Gauntlet before. He didn't win a game losing to Fitz 2K. And look, when he lost, he said, gave a challenge for himself. He said he's going to get that logo and win by any means necessary. So he didn't care what mode it was. Now he's back for MyCAREER to get that logo because he's ready for one. But he's going to have a huge challenge today. And I kind of feel sorry for him because he has to go up against somebody that is really equipped and has this experience to get the logo gauntlet done. We have brand new contestant Cash Out YT. He has been playing, if you guys don't know, that is the first legend of NBA 2K25, and legend 5, excuse me, of NBA 2K25, and he's been playing 2K for 10 years. Okay, so lots and lots of experience, lots and lots of time on 2K25 specifically, and dropped everything, dropped out of college to continue playing, making content for 2K and playing 2K for a living. So he's gonna have a tough challenge. We're gonna see if he has what it takes. I'm just excited to see this matchup. I don't know about you, Evan. It's gonna be a good one.
I was waiting for this 2 weeks ago, 1 show ago, because we were supposed to have Cash Out play, but technical difficulties didn't work out. But we are doing it now to start this week's show, which might be even better. You get to start the show with a great matchup. So I am excited for this as well. We are going to get the prediction up. Let us know who you think is going to win. Team Tufo has got 1 win down, 4 to go. But Team Cash Out's coming, and it's a pretty solid team. So let us know who you think is going to win. The prediction is going to be up in just a second while we get the game going. But Team Cash Out or Team Tufo, let us know.
It's gonna be an interesting matchup for sure. Can't wait.
Hey, there we go. Got the game up quick.
Ooh, okay. So Cash Out's here. Okay. Look, he got a different teammate we're not seeing. We got Peck. Let's see if they can play some defense. You know, Cash Out really lived on the 2s on this journey to getting to Legend 5. And right now, let's see if he has the defense to get the job done. Peck got an easy layup to the basket off of a screen and roll. And let's see if he's going to make that. Hey, one thing about it, they didn't miss a lot of shots last game or last time that we played. So Cash Out went for a blitz there, didn't get it. Let's see if he's going to continue to get through it on the screen and roll. Got to jump at those. It's a miss. Ooh, good foul, good foul. Look,
remember, for those of you who've been asking about like difficulty and that stuff, they do play on the city sliders. And then we require that everybody has to have their shot meter off, and they have to have high risk reward for both shots and layups. So everything you're seeing is time shots and time layups.
Okay, off the screen and roll, Tufo doesn't come out. And that might hurt him. Look, if anybody, I'm definitely not leaving Cash Out open for an easy midi. I'm not going to lie to you. They're doing a little bit of dancing around. Got the shot off. Wide open. Missed. Ooh, this is one of the moments. Peck is not playing. He said he doesn't care anything about, first legend or not. He's here to win a logo. That logo on the line, play a little different. Might have a little nerves here from Cash Out, but it's 2s. Anything can change in a heartbeat. Ooh, that's a good blitz. That's a good blitz. Ooh. Is he going to take this up? Take your dunks. That's one thing about it. When you play a lot of 2s, you know when is a good moments to go for those blitz steals, especially from the big. And Cash Out taking advantage. Let's see if he can go on a little run here. I don't know. Look,
by the way, what is Cash Out? I've never seen this before. I didn't know we had that item in the game. What is Cash Out? It's like is that a bathing robe? What is it?
Yeah, they're just robes, like the TDE robes. Look, you gotta coordinate. Look, they're going in for a boxing match. You had to warm up, get ready, and it's like wake up and hoop. That's what I'm seeing.
Producer, let me know. It is the boxing robe. It looks like a bathrobe. I was like, Cash Out, his teammate came out of matching bathrobes to play in the Gauntlet. By the way, S-Time, Big W redeemed a giveaway just a couple minutes ago, so that it's on a cooldown still. That's why you can't redeem one just yet. But you will be able to soon. So thank you for thinking of being generous with your channel points.
Yeah,
by the way, the channel prediction did wrap up at 91% of the channel points going to Cash Out. And that's pretty low for somebody. Only 9%. That's pretty low for somebody who has a win already. So. Speaks a lot about the faith people have in Cash Out. They know that's the first legend team coming in. So we'll have to see if Cash Out can back it up though, because
look, I'm not seeing no defense being played. That pick and roll.
That's 18-6. I read the score backwards. I was gonna say I thought Cash Out was about to lose.
No. Cash Out and them are getting slaughtered right now. He's hitting every single shot. And I'm not gonna lie, Tufo came in. I don't think his teammate missed a shot, man. Like when you
Wait,
have
did I
those
read the score
opportunities in
backwards?
twos,
Who won that game? I was not paying attention. Who won that game?
Tufo
Oh,
went
okay. So
in and
I should have
completely
said what I was going to
demolished
say
the
then.
first
The 91% of y'all who put your channel points on cash out, unfortunately for you, you may have
It's
lost all your
over.
channel points right there. I almost messed up. I was looking at the score backwards. Then I was like, wait, no. The opponent thing does say
No.
Tufo on there. So, all right. Never mind.
Man,
Congratulations
look.
to Tufo or Team Tufo on win number 2.
Make sure you put your hashtag. Make sure for the giveaway, hashtag team cash out. 90% of the predictions went in his favor as a Legend 5. He has a lot of experience on this game, but Tufo says you don't have a lot of experience playing in the logo Gauntlet, and that's why we got to turn you to a hashtag, unfortunately. So again, hashtag team cash out is for your chance to win a Pro Pass, or not Pro Pass, the All-Star edition of NBA 2K25. And yeah, this game was interesting. I thought that a little bit more defense was going to be played from cash outs in, but when you have, big body screens being set and nobody stepping up on the back end for you, it's going to be hard to get a W. And if you can see there, his teammate really, again, was doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Tufo got him open off of the screen, and he didn't miss a shot. One of the best shooters I've seen so far compete in the MyCAREER side of the logo Gauntlet. Cash Out had his opportunities. He got a couple middies early open, but again, the defense wasn't there, and his teammate was coming to win. When the logo's on the line, everybody's ready and going to put their best foot forward. And, he can't step up to the challenge. Got a nice couple of threes off of the pass. In addition, that midi game was just cheese. And when you play somebody playing pick and roll, you're going to have to step up on that back end to give them some help in order to at least make somebody else beat you. And in that moment, they didn't do a lot of switching there, a lot of miscommunication. And unfortunately, that's how we end up in this situation. So, Tufo's ready. He got 2 wins under his belt. Let's see if he's going to keep that momentum moving forward.
Yes, indeed. The 9% of you who put your channel points behind Tufo, congratulations. You should have your earnings now. We also are going to pick that giveaway winner, the hashtag team cash out winner. Again, this is for the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Winner coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's a funny name. Boom, here you go. Here's the winner of the All-Star Edition code.
Hey, shout out to my guy, None of Your Business, 1W3. W names. Congratulations to you. You did win an All-Star edition of NBA 2K25. Check your whispers by the end of the show, and we will get back to you. And reply once. We gonna get you.
Yes, indeed. All right, Boom. Who is coming up next in the Gauntlet?
Look, we got a new Tufo's on a rampage, but he has somebody else stepping up into his way. Shout out to the guy J Sensei _. He is coming into the Gauntlet first time, looks like, and he's ready to play. He's been in the Gauntlet before. He played in the 1v1s in 2K24 and lost to Hank the Tank. So he has experience playing in the MyCAREER side. Let's see if that translates over to get a good dub against Tufo. And looks like he's gonna have to pay a lot of defense because they're ready, they're working. But it's exciting.
There are ways
to see
to
what
stop.
he has going on.
There are ways to stop what they're doing. So let's see if anybody prepares it properly. Let's put it that way. But yes, let's bring in Team J and see what this game's got for us. But we are going to get the prediction up right now. Let us know if you think Team Tufo is going to keep winning for win number 3, or if Team J is going to come in and stop them. But prediction is up. Let us know what you think.
Look, a lot of them, they're not doing anything special, honestly. They're just running pick and roll. And there's times that he does get the ball at the top and he gives it back. But again, right now, they're playing a lot of pick and roll and they're not stepping up on screens. Right there, he got an easy bucket off the 3, which is wide open. Again, he looks like he has Patty Mills jumper on. And in those moments, it's easy to score. It's easy to go in and be able to get an open shot if you don't step up. And if you can hit him, you can hit him. So like right there, that's an open. That should be a switch right there. He missed. But again, when you have that when you midi dive and you have your center running to the paint with a 99-0 board, it's going to be extremely difficult to go in and stop him. And let's see if Jay and his teammate switches it up and tries to switch those screens and see if one of them can get a stop in the paint with their big. I like what they're doing now. They're crowding the screen, not letting him get through. They're switching it. And again, if you make the
Good defense.
that's a good shot.
Oh.
That's a midi dive, box
defense.
out. Exactly. Right there. See? When you play a little bit different, when you make that big have to actually play some defense and get through the screen, it's gonna be hard. That's a good pass. Gotta hit that. Yes, sir. Look.
Good shot.
Beautiful, beautiful. Jay with a good pass off the baseline, got his center wide open. And one thing's about it, like Tufo's teammate Trap, he's actually hitting shots. And that's the thing that you want to do. That's a good little hesitation right there as he goes to the basket. But you got to be able to hit your shots when the lights are the brightest. And Peck is doing that. Jay actually right now is just going, playing a little ISO ball. That's what we like to see, a little classic twos play. See what he does off the screen. He's been trying to get Peck off of just in a little island. That's you gotta shoot that, man.
Can he not shoot?
He's giving it to you. Shoot the ball, man. Exactly. Yes.
True, but you had a wide open 3, Jay. You gotta take that. By the way, the prediction closed at 59% going to Tufo, which is still kind of low compared to what we usually get for contenders that have 2 wins already. So Tufo, you better prove people wrong. They don't believe in you for some reason. 41% put their channel points into Jay.
See, Jay's in a little predicament there. Right now, he has to shoot that, and he has no... he made it. I'm glad. He didn't have any adrenaline boost left, so I was a little worried there. He's using them early, and Peck is just letting him speed boost off of that. Sometimes you have to just walk out regular, assess what they're doing, and then make your move. Right now, the big is sitting in the paint. Honestly, I'd take one step and hit him. But look, once you get the ball back in twos, if you keep scoring, the other team has no opportunity to get the ball back and make any changes. So he's been going crazy so far.
Crime Pup, I do see your Easter dinner invite. Thank you. I always appreciate it. I do have a lot of things on my screen right now, so I'm missing parts of the chat, but I do appreciate your Easter dinner invite. Thank you, Crime Pup.
Look, what you cooking, man? I need to see some fried chicken.
Yeah, we need
maybe a little bit of greens.
Weekly updates on what you got for dinner. We need a weekly update on that.
Yes, that's a little Dex off the rebound. He missed one of them things. When he's sitting there, you gotta, go over the screen. Go over the screen. There you go. That's a jump. That's open. Look, when they're Dexing off of that, the easiest way to stop it is to jump at them. Make them have to actually shoot that over you. When they Dex off, when you give the opportunity for the center with a high pass accuracy and probably Hall of Fame, the legend Dimer, step up. Don't. Let's go. That's a good little show. One thing I will say, make him actually have to throw the slip. I have yet to see Peck really throw that slip maybe 4 times the entire games that he's played. So if you're waiting for him to miss, he's not going to do that.
Richie22, you are correct. Nightbot had a typo. It is 3 hours, and that has been fixed now.
Okay. Jay's going crazy. That's a good little dunk right there. 13-8. He said swordfish steaks. Swordfish steaks? Is that what you're cooking? Prime ribs,
I'm not gonna lie.
swordfish.
What is a swordfish? As many of you know, I'm not into food. That sounds very inhuman, but I'm not a big food fanatic, so I don't know what swordfish is. I never even heard of that before. So, Crime Pup, whatever that is, that sounds very fancy.
I mean, it's not for me, but I appreciate the invite. Swordfish is a little outside of my league. A little bit. I'm very much I need to know what it is.
I kind of I got some of that, like swordfish, right? But
look, you might have to get the hashtag ready, Evan. Look, Jay Sensei, one thing about it, he's making sure that they score every single time. And they're letting him pass it. Jay just does not want to shoot the ball.
If you lose
and now he has to do
I'm going to remember that. You passed up a wide open 3. I know you can shoot. You're hesitating for some reason. I know you can shoot.
Look, I'm looking at the defense. They're running it back. Just crowd the screen. Just crowd the screen. Crowd the screen. Switch. Full switch. See there, one thing about it, and twos, anything can happen. An 8-point lead is not safe. And again, when we're playing fake defense, he's not throwing the slip. He's only thrown the slip once. He's looking to score the ball. Also, one of those things where you got to pick up people's tendencies and roll through it. Every single time the time that they've actually gotten some stops is when they've actually crowded the screen, made him have to give the ball back, and made him have to make a decision. And right now, if this decision is not scoring, he's getting those opportunities. Jay, you got a badge. I don't know which takeover you got going on other than the clamps or vice grip, but this is the time where you need to show that shot, because they're letting you have it, and you're putting yourself in a bad position, over dribbling. Take it right there. That's
Great shot, Jay. Great
Woo!
shot. I'm proud of you.
Come on,
I'm proud of you.
Jay. Jay went in shooting the ball, and you see he got the W right there. That was a hard-fought game. I'm glad to see it. Man, shout out to Tufo. He went out, he went in, but again, we got to turn you to a hashtag, unfortunately. So if you want an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, put hashtag Team Tufo in the chat, and we'll get back to you with the all-star edition for that giveaway. So I'm excited, man. It's going to be fun. Again, hashtag Team Tufo. It's a good little game right there.
It's Tufo, not tofu.
Tufo.
I don't know
hey,
if
look,
it's hashtag Team Tufo.
Look, the way the defense was looking for a little bit, it looks like a little bit of tofu. It's real soft, real fluffy. Everything was going, but again, they let their strategy for Team Tufo was letting the big shoot. And Jay was one of those ones. He wanted to go in to dunk the ball. He did that very well, but when they noticed he wasn't shooting, he was taking those opportunities. And again, once he had that confidence to keep shooting anything that they were giving them, they were able to get the dub. And again, they're playing a lot of ISO ball, passing out to the comments, and again, or passing out to the corner. And he's making those shots. When you crowd that screen, anybody who's L2 dexing or just running a pick and roll type of game, when you crowd that screen and make the ball handler who wants to score the ball have to make the decision, it makes it easy for you. Play disciplined defense, hit your shots, and the offense has no opportunity to get any momentum to be able to build their take so that they'll be able to score easier. And again, those were good defensive moments there, and they did everything that they needed to do to win the game and win the logo gauntlet. So I'm excited to see what they got going on next. But again, right now, Tufo, maybe we'll see you in the future. But for now, we got to see who's going to be the giveaway winner for your hashtag. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. No logo champion, unfortunately.
Remember, once you get to game 5, it's a 1v1. So when your next couple games, if you keep winning, I want to see some more confidence out of you. I want to see you taking some shots, because if you play like that and you're 1v1, you might get there, but you're not going to win that 1v1 at the end. So I want to see some more confidence out of you. Though I will say, if you don't play all of your games in one show, the benefit is you can use a different build in a different week. So Jay could come back with a different build next week if he keeps winning that he's more confident in for a potential 1v1 match. But anyways, hashtag Team Tufo. Last chance to enter, 3 seconds. This is for the 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Hashtag Team Tufo. 3, 2, and 1.
Let's see. The
honors for us. Here's your giveaway.
All right. Shout out to Quavo704. Name seems familiar to me. I don't know, but you are a winner of the NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Make sure to check your whispers. We will get back to you. Just reply once. Congratulations, man.
It looks like Quavo won the 100 overall Devin Booker from the Torpedo collection just a couple weeks back. Congratulations. You win another giveaway. This time it's for an All-Star Edition code. If you didn't already have the All-Star Edition, this does give you the 100,000 VC that comes with it. So congratulations, Quavo. We're going to message you and make sure you play in time.
Swordfish are real. Crime Pup, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's real or not. What I do know is real is this next matchup that we're about to have, because he's kind of doing like you. We got next into the Gauntlet, MoMa, I'm cooking. Okay, so I want to know if he's going to cook the Swordfish that you got coming on, or he's going to cook his competition. All I know is he's ready to have an opportunity to unveil his talents to the community, or their talents to the community. So I'm just trying to see what they got going on. I'm seeing Jay is playing a lot of ISO ball, we're gonna see what build he's on, especially with that 1v1. It's gonna be interesting to see what kind of lineups we see going forward. With that being the final one, so I'm excited. Let's see what you're got cooking up.
All right. Do you think Jay is gonna win game number 2, or you think MoMa is gonna win game number 1? Prediction is up, and we're gonna get the game going now. West Philly said, MoMa, coma, what's that aroma? Lakers in 5. All right. I don't know what that means, but I like the end of your sentence. We are getting a game up very shortly, but first let's do a giveaway while they sort the MyCAREER invitations out. So we're going to use the hashtag BigW. Shout out to BigW1990 for using their hard-earned channel points to unlock this giveaway raffle for you all. This is going to be for a 2K25 Season 6 Pro Pass code if you win this raffle. So hashtag BigW for your chance to win. Again, shout out to Big W. If you win this giveaway, give Big W a big thank you for using their channel points to get you this opportunity. Hashtag Big W for your chance to win.
Yes, sir. Look, I'm hoping, you know who else I'm hoping takes a big W tonight? The Mavs. They got to do something, man. Look, Lakers are having a good season.
I want the Mavs to win, and then I want them to kind of take the Thunder to like 6 or 7, you know? Because AD always plays very well against the Thunder. I know we have a producer here who's a big Thunder fan, but I'm not going to lie. Every time AD plays the Thunder, AD is feasting in the paint. So if the Thunder have to go up against AD, it might be like a 6 or 7 game series. That's all I'm saying. Maybe I'm delusional. You never know.
A little delulu. I don't see Lakers in 5 anytime soon. I don't see Lakers in 6. I see Lakers possibly going on vacation in 5. But we'll see. We'll see.
We will know a lot more a week from now. So by the time we come back here next Friday, we're going to have some playoff updates and we'll see what's going on. But I'm very confident. As Trey in the chat just said, yes, Luka is a monster. I'm very confident in Luka. So,
all right, let's see what that winner for the Big W is gonna be. So make sure you get your hashtags in right now. You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Oh, game started. We'll get it after this game.
All right, we're going to give away winner out. Boom, you want to do it real quick before we get into the game? Here's the winner.
Yeah, sure. Look, shout out to @Hooper_8. Shout out to you. You are the winner of a Pro Pass code. Make sure to check your whispers by the end of the show. Respond to us and we'll get back to you, okay? Congratulations to you. And it looks like Jay's not wasting no time trying to get those runs to the paint. It looks like he has a high pass. He's running like baseline to try to get that pass off to his teammate. We'll see if that he has the switch. Take advantage. A backup shot though? Come on, Jay. That's a little crazy, don't you think?
I don't know if it's the build or what, but Jay doesn't seem very confident trying to score with this build at least. So
I'm not sure.
I don't know how long it'll last. That survives you maybe 1 or 2 games, but you can't keep it up, you know?
I mean, if you're afraid to shoot the ball in general in any competitive setting, you're going to have a tough time. And when you're something like this, where you have to hit your pocket shots, especially in 2s when you don't have opportunities every time to get the ball back, you're going to find yourself in a tough situation because like the last team had already done, they let you shoot the ball. And if you don't have the confidence, you're going to have a tough time. And right now they're playing that PNR ball. They got to run the same. You're not going to let the guard shoot. Like if you let the guard shoot wide open, it's over. You're better off letting your big, especially with Jay being on a bigger type of build, let him play some defense. Let him make the big have to dunk over you, and score that off the screen instead of losing the 2 jump shots. Like, you have less of a delay. It's easy for you to get that shot. That's a good shot off the screen. And again, wide open. That's wide open with Patty every single time.
Buck says,
hitting shots with your 9-5
of the way to Dark Matter rep. Congratulations. Hey, we're about to get that GOAT Tatum card. Once you do, when we come back to the MyTeam Gauntlet later in the year, maybe sign up. Maybe we'll see you play.
Oof. Also got those level XPs coming up this weekend. Make sure you take advantage. I'm definitely going to be doing it because I'm almost a vet too. So I need my extra cat breakers. We're gonna be grinding it this weekend. That's a good shot. Ooh, missed. But again, make him have to make a decision. Make the big have to beat you off those PNRs, and that good things will happen. Let's see what Jay does now, if he's gonna take advantage and actually try to score the ball here. Right now, he's being super passive. He has the switch, take the dunk. Exactly. Look, anytime you get that switch with the big on you, the main thing that you should be doing as the guard is to keep them out and to try to shoot the ball at any means necessary. Because you have your big already in the paint. It should be in prime position to get that shot. Again, he's trying to force his way to the paint. And again, the defense is sitting low because they know he's not taking that shot. Let's see what he got. 5 seconds left. This is a shot. Shoot the ball. He tried the quick stop there and missed it. But again, now your big's in. Oh, let's see if he makes that. That's a good decision. I was a little worried there. I was a little worried. I'm not going to lie. Well, especially with him not trying to shoot the ball, you know, at that point, I'm taking points and making sure we keep momentum.
I wonder if it's nerves. Have you noticed when Jay shoots a shot where it's like just catch and shoot, just pop the shot right away? It usually goes in. But when it's like he's taking a couple dribbles out there, hanging around, doesn't really know what to do yet, and then takes a shot, he hasn't made one yet today. So I think it might be nerves.
It's nerves too. It's also like knowing your rhythm. Once you take a lot of dribbles, especially with, you know, the stamina being the way it is this year, it's going to be harder for you to shoot the ball. And especially because he's looking, you can tell by the way that he's playing, the build that he's on, primary option is to go and dunk the ball. It doesn't look like he has a high shooting build. So I just think it's just not being confident in knocking down your shots off the dribble. So and that's when you take your fades, you know, and make him do something different. You can't just run to the basket. They haven't given him that shot the entire time.
Well, the prediction wrapped up at 91% going to Jay. So it's kind of similar to our prediction earlier in the show. 91% of the channel points went to Team Jay and only 9% went to Team MoMa. So MoMa is outperforming expectations right now.
Look, and they're showing why. His guard is willing to shoot the ball. And when you're able to do that off the screen, the back end trap has been playing fake defense the entire time off the pick and roll. So when he's able to get those wide open faders from the midi with the high mid range, he's going to hit those 9 times out of 10. And again, he got the switch that he wanted. He's going to get the open shot. If he's going to miss, his big is going to be able to get the rebound off the switch. So they're playing smart basketball and making, like I said, he's been playing good defense on Jay, making him have to take the jump shot that he obviously doesn't want to take. And when you show those tendencies early, it's going to be hard to win any game consistently. I don't know. They said, I want Team Swordfish. Look, hey, he's cooking right now. I'm not going to lie. They're getting a lot of rebounds. That's a good shot off the screen. Big in prime position off the midi dive. Didn't get the decks out. But let's see if they force him. I'd cut off middle there. And again, make the big. I'll take that. I'll take that.
Well, not bailed out, I guess, but man, good foul, I guess.
At the end of the day, I'm going to make that big take the shot. Like, you're going to have to make... I would rather the big dunk on me 10 times out of 10 when I'm underneath than they let the guard who's been shown... Ooh, that's crazy. That's good defense. Oh, he got it back. Look, Trap putting in work, give Jay another opportunity. It's only a 9-point game, so they have plenty of time. He got the switch. Shoot the ball. You have the switch. Shoot the ball. Come on, Jay. No. They're sitting back.
That might do it. Shoot it. I keep screaming at people to shoot it today. Some people are hesitating on wide open shots. And I know they can shoot. You
might have to get the hashtag ready. That's open. That's game.
There we go.
That's game. One thing about it, one thing's for sure, two things for certain. He's cooking the competition because he's willing to shoot the ball. Unfortunately, Jay, you been running a little bit too much. They was waiting on that. And now, unfortunately, we got to turn you into a hashtag. So, we're going to put hashtag Team J in the chat for your chance to win an All-Star edition of NBA 2K25. And yeah, unfortunately, Jay, we was rooting for you. You had a lot of the channel points. We were waiting to see if you were going to be shooting that ball. And unfortunately, we didn't see a lot of that being done in the game. If you run back to it, they had opportunities early off the screen and roll. Team cooking, they were cooking the competition by just taking smart shots, playing good defense, wide open. His guard is willing to shoot the ball whenever he has a daylight of space right there off the screen. Just a little bit of space for Cam Thomas jumper, and that's all you need. Jay had opportunities, though, multiple times off of rebounds. Trap was playing some good defense on the back end. And when he was off the catch and shoot, he was willing to shoot it. But in those moments, he wanted to rim run. They could tell that, and they were able to get the ball off of that, off of the defense. And again, take whatever the defense gave you. They were playing fake defense on the back end off the screen and roll, and they were able to hit those shots easily, especially when you have take. That confidence is key. And hopefully, shout out to you for playing, Jay. Hopefully, we may see you back in the Logo Gauntlet in the future. Make sure you put that hashtag
yes,
in
indeed. Detroit Ball, and by the way, I saw you ask if we already did both My Team giveaways. We do have one more coming at the end of the show. As always, one when we do our weekly updates and one towards the end. So you missed one, but you still have a chance for the other one if you stick around. Hashtag Team J winner coming in a second. This is for the 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Hashtag Team J for your chance to win. 3, 2, and 1. Boom, you've been getting really easy names since you've been here.
Look,
here's another one.
I'm not going to complain, man. I'm going to take it as it comes because I know one day I'm going to get a crazy one. But in the meantime, between time, we got to give a shout out to King of Angels XPSN. Shout out to you. You did win a Pro Pass code or an All-Star Edition code?
All-Star Edition code.
All-Star Edition code. Yes, so that's what we got for you. Check your whispers by the end of the show and we will respond, or make sure you respond and we will get back to you after the show. But congratulations to you.
By the way, producer, giveaway came through. Do we have time to do it now or should we wait? Do it now? All right, we're going to do another giveaway. Shout out to Jim Mouse. Jim Mouse is always here in the chat with us. We're going to use the hashtag Jim Mouse for your chance to win a 2K25 Season 6 Pro Pass code. Hashtag Jim Mouse for your chance to win. If you win this giveaway, give a big shout out to Jim Mouse for using their hard-earned channel points to unlock this extra giveaway raffle opportunity. Hashtag Jim Rouse. Jim Mouse.
Jim
Not
Rouse.
Jim Rouse. I'm like Jim Rat. I guess it's like Jim Rat. Instead of a rat, it's a mouse, right? Jim Mouse. Hashtag Jim Mouse for your chance to win.
And in the meantime, between time, it looks like we got another game coming up. MoMa's gonna have a tough time. He has to go up against the guy Pledge coming in. He's been playing 2K. He loves the game. He's been playing it since he was a child. And it's his favorite game to play competitively. It's a way for him to grow his platform, his community, and he's excited to go in and to have the opportunity to play for a Logo to help continue that. And him and his duo are real life players. They've met in real life. They hoop 2v2 against people in the real court. So they're trying to see if that chemistry will come in and help them to defeat MoMa in this Logo Gauntlet and maybe be able to run the table. So we'll see exactly what's going on with that. I'm excited to see this matchup get to going and see if they can, use that chemistry, man. It's always cool to see your PlayStation friends and your online friends go against each other and meet them in real life. It's going to be real fun.
One of my favorite posts I've seen before was like this group of 5 who I think they met each other playing like rec. And then when one of them got married, they were I think like groomsmen for each other or something like that. It was a really nice post. So I always love seeing that. But Team Pledge or Team MoMa, let us know who you think is going to win. Prediction is up right now. And we are going to pick this hashtag Jim Mouse winner in just a second, and then we're going to get the game going. But hashtag Jim Mouse, last chance to enter. This is for the 2K25. What is it? Oh, 2K25 Pro Pass code. Sorry about that. 2K25 Pro Pass code. Winner coming in 3, 2, and 1. I see Jim Mouse in the chat says, I am smaller than the gym rats. So I guess that explains your name. But shout out to you, Jim Mouse, for using your channel points on this giveaway. But Boom Boom here is the winner for the Pro Pass code. There you go.
I believe, shout out to my guy, LRG32. You are the winner of a Pro Pass for Season 6 in NBA 2K25. So check your whispers. We will get to you. Make sure you respond and we'll get to you after the show. But congratulations to you. Shout out to Jim Mouse again for giving away a giveaway for the chat. You gotta give a little bit more away.
Indeed.
Give a little bit more away.
Well, let's get into this game as soon as it is ready. We do have Team MoMa and Team Pledge waiting to play next in 2v2s.
Yes, I think S-Time asked me if I played basketball IRL, and the answer is I did. I played basketball for a long time. Again, that's why my knees, they don't work as much as they used to. But now I just, try to break ankles, coach on the virtual basketball court in NBA 2K25. Like right there, you got to play a little bit more defense. He's going to shoot off that screen wide open, and you see what happens in that moment. So I don't know if whenever y'all want the smoke, anybody who wants to come in, y'all know what to do. When I strap those ankle braces on, maybe the knee brace, I'm ready to go in and make sure I take care of business when I step on that court. Okay. Right there, that's a good shot. When you give an opportunity for the defense to get the ball, 3-3, momentum can change in a quick, fast, and a hurry.
LRG says, it is nice. My first time winning on the stream. Congratulations. As some of you have seen, it happens more than you might think. If you always tune in, you enter all the giveaways, there's a good chance you might even win multiple. So, always tune in, keep entering the giveaways. You never know what you might get.
Sure. Yes,
SpongeBob says Evan would be a star in the Lakers. Here, I'm gonna say this. If I had Boom Boom in my ear every single day I was playing 2K, like just as I'm playing, she's like live giving me advice, I probably would have a higher win percentage. Put it that way. So Boom, you do a great job coaching over here.
Look, I try. I try to make sure that we all have the abilities to be able to win games in 2K. It's not as easy as people got to make it seem. So it's gonna be fun. I don't know. Right now, they're not playing a lot of defense over in the game. We're seeing a lot of missed shots. I am an IRL hooper. I like but it's one thing to understand that the game of 2K is a little bit different than, like, it has some similarities to IRL ball, but like some of the things that you have to do in this game is a little bit different to, be able to compete competitively. And right now, like you see, MoMa is sending great screens right now. He's waiting for the guard who has probably not a lot of defense to hit the screen, and he's just shooting it off of him because it looks like the guard is maybe 6'1", 6'2", and his teammate is about 6'4", which means he can shoot right over him if he has a slither of space. So right there, oh, I thought he was going to shoot that off the screen. Let's see if MoMa's going to hit that shot, giving him opportunity. We'll see if he's able to capitalize. Right now, they've been playing a lot of good defense. We're seeing a lot of possible rim running. Let's see what Pledge is going to do. That's a good dunk. And again, they're right there, 10-6. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going. I don't know if is he dressed up like Tyler Hero?
I think it is. It's a full body Tyler Hero outfit. By the way, the prediction ended exactly 50-50 for channel points. If you go by the number of people who actually voted for each team, it's 23-18, but the number of channel points is almost exactly even between these two teams. So the chat thinks we're gonna get a very close matchup.
Hopefully. Right now it's pretty close, 10-6. This is as close as it's been lately. I'm actually rooting for MoMa now. I don't appreciate what the Heat did to my Bulls the other day. And so right now, I'm gonna have to pick. If I gotta pick somebody, unfortunately, I'm gonna go for the other team. That way, you hurt my feelings, brought up bad memories for me. But no, I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how this game goes. Right now, again, that pick and roll is working for each of them. Let's see if he can swing it wide. I don't think that guard has a lot of defense, but one thing I'll tell you, that's a good shot by MoMa off the pop. One thing I'll tell you, when you're smaller like that, you may not have as much strength because you can tell he's 6'4". The guard is probably about 6'1", 6'2". He's able to shoot over him, but getting through those screens, they get through screens easier than you think they do, especially when you're super fast like that. So if you have high defense, we'll see exactly what's going on. That's a good shot right there. Teammate has take. Let's see if he'll take advantage of it.
SpongeBob asked, is the Tyler Hero 5'4"? It does look very short. I don't know.
I think he's like 6'1", 6'2".
But it does look very short, that Tyler Hero build.
Yeah, and again, that's what take advantage. You see how he's actually just looking for a moment for him to hit the screen. He's too short to be able to contest a 6-4 once he jumps, and even if he jumps, it's probably still only going to be like a moderate. So, as long as MoMa's teammate can actually hit his shots, that's going to be over those every single time. Like right there, I would shoot the ball. That's a good shot.
Ooh, get the
Again,
rebound.
they have the rebound advantage too. I mean, he's short. he's a little bit too short. As soon as you get the switch, if you get a switch, yep, that's a good little comeback. L2. Oh, he missed that. That's an easy rebound, and that's a W.
Oh, come on, hit your shot.
He missed very early, not the nerves. There you go. I was gonna say, come on, man, off the rebound, wide open. You can't give those up. But look, when you got a big man like MoMa down there getting your rebounds, ready to cook the competition and get it right back out to you so you can hit that shot and have many opportunities, you're able to get that. But shout out to my guy Pledge. Appreciate you for coming through to the Logo Gauntlet. Hopefully we'll see you again in the future. But unfortunately, we're gonna have to turn you to a hashtag. So if you guys want an all-star edition of NBA 2K25, make sure you put hashtag Team Pledge in the comments. That's Pledge with a Q. PLEDQ is gonna be on the screen for your chance to win, man. Shout out to you.
Congratulations to Team MoMa. By the way, you got to come back with a build next week. If you keep going, you're gonna want to be prepped for the 1v1s. I don't know if that big man build is gonna do it for you. I don't know. I know that some people are counting on the fact that they're not gonna play 1v1s in the same week as their first couple games, so there might be some strategy behind that. But next week, if you keep winning, you probably are gonna play your game 5 on next week's show. So make sure you come in with a build that's ready to play 1v1s. Otherwise, you're gonna get all the way to game 5 and then not be able to win it all. So be careful about that. Keep that in mind. There is some strategy involved with this now. Hashtag Team Pledge, PLEDQ, for your chance to win. Not PLEDG, but PLEDQ. I see somebody just typed it wrong. PLEDQ, Q at the end, for your chance to win the All-Star Edition code.
Look, Pledge and his IRL teammate, they had some opportunities to win this game. That IRL chemistry was coming through early. They got off to a quick lead. But again, it's twos. Whenever you give opportunities to the other team, they are able to run the table and never give you the ball back, especially with MoMa and his teammate. They are bigger. They are stronger. Once they're able to get stops, they're able to get the rebound. And when you get those switches, when you're put at a disadvantage and you have teammates that are not willing to shoot the ball as easily, it's going to be very tough to win any of the games. And they did exactly that. They had the rebounding advantage super duper easily. And they were able to, after that quick momentum from Team Pledge, once they got the ball back, they didn't give it back to the competition. So, like I said, hopefully we'll see you again in the future. Maybe you and your teammate run a pledge and run it back with your opposite teammate. But in the meantime, between time, let's see who we got with that hashtag winner. Y'all make sure y'all put it in. Last chance.
We do have the winner right now. Here's the winner, Boom. Another very easy name. You're getting like the not only as easy as the easiest ones that got like the names kind of like spelled out for you to read. You don't have to look at it twice. But here you go. Here's the winner.
Look, I'm going to take them like I said, because as soon as I get one that's crazy, it's going to be hard. But in the meantime, between time, we got to give a shout out to my guy, Matt the Great 831. Shout out to you. You are the winner of a brand new NBA 2K25 All-Star Edition code. Make sure to check your whispers. Appreciate you for tuning in to the Logo Gauntlet. And again, we'll get you your prize after the show.
Yes, indeed. All right, to wrap it up, we got a perfect hour in today. To wrap up the show, we do have one more giveaway. And this is going to be for one of the prime cards that came out in today's MyTeam release. We did one of these earlier. We are going to do one more to wrap up the show. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick any of these cards that you see here. Pretty sure you guys are going to pick Giannis. By the way, Casualito, you said you saved your hashtag for this. There's no rule that disqualifies you from winning multiple giveaways. So winning one giveaway does not affect your chances of winning another one in the same show. So in the future, you actually don't have to save your hashtag. You can enter all of them and you have a chance to win everything. Unless it's kind of like you're mental luck. You're mentally telling yourself that if you win one, you're not going to win again. But actually behind the scenes, you do have the same chance. Anyways, We are going to use the hashtag Team MoMa to congratulate them on their wins so far. Hopefully they will be back to continue playing with us next week in the Gauntlet. But for now, hashtag Team MoMa for your chance to win. If you win this giveaway, you get to pick one of those prime cards, including Invincible Giannis. The Team MoMa for your chance to win. We'll pick the winner in a couple seconds.
Look, I'm gonna have to make sure I put my own in because I need that Giannis in my life. I'm trying to level up in Triple Threat Park and level up my rep. But
by the way, for our contestants who are on standby today, because we did have a couple, thank you for being on standby. We will message you on when you can play next. Those of you who don't know how it works, we always have a couple extra Gauntlet contestants to make sure that we get enough games in case somebody has a technical difficulty or can't show up. So we do always have a couple people who do get ready to play, but don't end up getting the chance to play on today's show. They do get prioritized for an upcoming week's show. That way we have a solid list of challengers every week. So Team MoMa now has a couple wins down. We'll see if they can become champions next week. I am excited for whenever we get our first Game 5. I really want to see how that 1v1 is going to work out. Because in theory, in my head, this is like a fun little twist, right? You do 2s, then you go to 1s, but I want to see how it actually plays out with a real Game 5 matchup. So we'll see what happens. It's an interesting thing because for their opponent that's just coming into the Gauntlet, that's their Game 1. So their Game 1 is actually 1v1 as well. Then they go back to 2v2s for 2, 3, 4 if they keep winning. So we'll see what happens. Hashtag Team MoMa for this MyTeam card. Last chance to enter. You guys have 10 seconds. 10, 9.
Look, if I were them, if I were you and I was competing in the logo Gauntlet, I'm telling you right now, I would go with in-between builds and one big build. I'm telling you, the 610s have the opportunity. If you know how to work on a 610, you could go crazy. And that'll give you in prime position to do both. So, don't say I ain't never put you on. But, I got you there. You might want to think about it.
Her advice in your corner. She's been very solid on reading why people win and lose the last couple weeks. So take her advice. By the way, Enrique in the chat, I know you keep speaking it into existence that you're going to win this giveaway. If you do, just know that this is completely picked by a bot. I have nothing to do with it, even though I have seen your pleas the entire show. I wish you luck, but I have nothing to do with who wins this giveaway. So, Enrique, I wish you the best of luck, but we're going to pick this winner in 3 seconds. 3, 2, and 1.
It's got to be me. Come on.
It is not Enrique, but it is somebody who played in the Gauntlet, surprisingly. Here's the winner.
What?
With the MyTeam card.
Shout out to X Blick M. Shout out to you. You won the MyTeam Giannis or Prime Pack. Shout out to you. You can pick anybody in the pack, but I kind of know what you're picking. But I'm so very happy for you that you won that MyTeam card. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to check your whispers, and we'll get back to you after the show.
I love all of you who immediately start saying giveaways are rigged. When y'all first started doing that, when we were just getting giveaways started, I would check every time. I would go back and look, like, hey, did this person actually do something wrong? Like they had multiple accounts or something? Then I kind of got used to it. It doesn't matter who wins. The rest of you are going to say it was rigged. So congratulations to Blick M. We are going to message you on Twitch in your whispers. Make sure you're applying time and let us know which card you want. With that said, we are going to wrap up today's show. One last thing, though. If we could put the Twitch drops graphic back up for just a second. If you did complete your watch time of the 3 hours, you're going to want to go to your Twitch inventory, claim your reward, then go to the NBA 2K Twitch drops webpage, log in there with the same Twitch account, refresh the page, and then you're going to see your locker code there that gives you this prize. If you didn't finish your watch time just yet, we do have another show coming next Friday, and then next Friday and Thursday, and I think Wednesday as well, there are going to be community streamers live with Twitch drops enabled as well. So with that said, we are going to wrap it up. Thank you as always, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you back next Friday. We are back weekly. We're just having 1 week off last Friday. We are back weekly, so we will see you and hopefully Team MoMa as well for next Friday. With that said, have a great weekend. Boom. Shout out to you. Special guest as always. Prime Pup, I do love swordfish. I don't even know what that is, but I'm going to look it up. So somebody told me it's a fish with a pointy nose. I'm going to have to see if somebody was just joking with me. I'll look that up. But have a great weekend.
That's real. That is real.